Before that, I just want to tell you, she's on Faheem Syed show. Welcome, Prerna. Apart from that, I just want to tell about her. She's a fashion designer, she's a makeup artist, she's a great philanthropist. Over to Prerna. Prerna, first and foremost thing, please do welcome to my show. Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you so much for having me here, Faheem. It's a pleasure, completely my pleasure. So, I am a makeup artist, I'm a professional makeup artist. I am a full time mom, I am a wifey, and yeah, born and brought up in Hyderabad, so very Nawabi and Desi by heart.
Fantastic.
I can say.
Sounds good.
Yeah. So makeup always has been my go-to thing whenever it was a therapy for me, and now being an artist is stars with moon all together, a galaxy for me.
So, Prerna, from where you've got this, like, definitely, do you want to give some best suggestions to, girls who really want to be like you? Like, do you have something yet,
And my story will definitely inspire 100 of girls, I can say. You won't believe, being a makeup artist was my husband's dream.
Wow.
So he encouraged me when I was on my honeymoon and spending hours and hours in Sephora buying makeup and suggesting Indian people there that, buy this, buy that. And then he suddenly said that, spending hours and hours, like completely 18 hours of your days spending shopping makeup. Why don't you take it to next level when you have that great skills? And then when I was in Dubai, honeymooning, I literally went to classes there. So my husband dreamt about me being an artist, and I would obviously say makeup is something which is very, very special thing for girls. Of course, nowadays boys are into makeup, but girls definitely can pull it off more. So just don't stop yourself whenever you feel. Take makeup as therapy and not competition. That is what I
Fantastic.
can say.
This is the best thing what girls have to understand.
Yeah.
What she had confirmed is, you've got to take it as, a therapy. That's very nice of you. And what about your education, Prerna?
So I've done my company secretary. I was a very studious person in my teens, and then coming to my mom's dream, she always wanted to be a fashion designer. So I also had a lot. See, my hands are artistic, I can say. So that made me into these fields. Being a fashion designer for all 4 long years made me, again, clothing is also a therapy. People nowadays are more into, competition. Ki usne kya pehna? How is she looking? Once we understand that the makeup is not going to change you, it's not an operation, it's just going to enhance you. Again, fashion is also something which enhances you. You need to take care of your body to fit into certain clothes. So again, everything falls, and my dream of being fashion designer and makeup artist, I think it's every little girl dreams of some kind of art. Every art is there. It's kind of like you can be a painter by, your hobby can be painting, anything. It's just that how peacefully you take it and how seriously you take things when it comes to people. Nowadays, they don't care about you being anything. Art is also at that level. Earlier, the art was not that
Recognized or not?
recognized
people
also, and also I can say when you used to say that I'm an artist, they used to say now the earnings make a lot of difference. I can say I earn more than any IT worker. So again, I can say this is a great platform right now, because people nowadays are investing so much into clothing and all. They don't mind spending into makeup because everyone wants and loves to look good.
The best part what I appreciate, Prerna, is like you're very candid, you're very frank, that's nice of you. Okay, Prerna, I'll tell you one thing, being a girl, I mean, have you gone through any barriers, any difficulty? Because now, that you sounds perfect, you have a great personality behind you to support you, everything's there. But few of the girls, maybe they don't. So for them, would you like to give some ideas?
Of course, when I started, even my I can say my blood relations made those. I'm fumbling because that gives me goosebumps, because my blood relations were those people who said that makeup, I'm not going to go house and house and do I was like, no, this is something a next level in India now. Makeup has some tendency where people look up to you like, okay, सबके बाएं हाथ का खेल नहीं है.
नहीं है, very true.
Where I come into picture, it's definitely different. Like when you, and barriers, I can say, when I started my career, I was pregnant, and when I was initially into my, it was peak of my career where my son was just 3 months old. Going back, of course, I was a feeding mother. My son needed me 24 hours. And I used to carry my son. And of course, thank God, I'm blessed with my family, I can say. My in-laws, my parents. I'm a very special person, I can say, on this earth, where in my favor, God has been in like 100%. So my in-laws and my parents just live right in front of, and we live in each other's, in front of each other. So a neighborhood. So anytime my mom, my mother-in-law, my father-in-law, they've been supportive for my father, especially my father, where everyone, my father and my husband were one who realized that no, artist ये नहीं है कि घर घर जाके makeup करना. No, it's something else. And then getting a certification which is globally recognized added to that.
Fantastic. What I just want to ask you one thing, Prerna, that should, you're very lucky enough, you've got a great persons behind you. That's very nice of you. But how you manage, definitely you are blessed with,
Baby
son,
boy,
baby
yeah.
boy. And how do you manage, and you look very positive, most of the people, they're not happy in their career or happy in their profession, but you love that. From where you get this energy?
I can say, Faheem, when I started, one thing I had in my mind very clear, that whatever opportunities come in, I will not see in terms of money, I'm not going to see in terms of time, date, duration. I'm a lady. At home, I'm a housewife.
Right.
I am a complete, I mean 24 hours I have to be on my toes for my son. Again, I have many chores to do at home. When it comes to makeup, you will see a different personality, you will see a different Prerna, where I will not listen to even my own suggestion that, it's okay, let it be. In a day also, it was a day where I had 4 brides back to back. Where in morning 6 o'clock I started, by end of like 12:30 I did a Punjabi bride and I came back home. And I'm blessed with a very cooperative child. He has been a strength, a backbone. बोलते हैं ना सोने पे सुहागा. So God has been added again in my favor. Of course, it was very, very, very difficult when I go back and see my 2 years of life where I struggled. Everybody, I'll just give one suggestion to all the girls who are stepping into this. This looks very glamorous. This looks very, a very 7-color rainbow kind of thing, a profession. But it holds a lot of patience, a lot of deep things go into this, wherein clients might just not understand you, or you might not understand at times, and things will never be in your favor when you want them to be. It'll be always reverse. When you think that today has to be the great day, this, that, no. And also, first and foremost thing, whatever opportunity you're getting, just grab it. Don't let it go.
Fantastic. The best part, what I want to tell about Prerna is, what I found is, whatever you do 100%. That's what's her intention. What you mean to say is that even though she, you understand, she's a mother, she's a wife, she's a daughter, she's ultimately she's doing everything, and you can see the optimism on her face. She's smiling, she's involved. The best part, what I would like to tell to all the wonderful, people, I can say, is that be like a Prerna. The fact is, initial days there could be a lot of barriers, but definitely once you love your passion, you have to immerse in that. That's very nice of you, Prerna.
Give your 1,000% so that the scale turns down to 100%. Give your 2,000% so that the scale downs to 200% again. And I'm very sure that girls will enjoy this once you don't turn up to see. I'll take you 2 minutes, wherein I want to address one thing, wherein girls nowadays are very possessive about their own image.
True.
Wherein you are into these artistic fields, you cannot be that possessive. You have to be very free, you have to be very open-hearted to take all the comments, all the compliments. It can be bad, it can be medium, it can be can be blown away, but you have to be very, very, open-hearted, I can say, and you cannot be possessive about